Before we get into the formal part of the ceremony, I think it's only right to acknowledge what a miracle this wedding really is. One day, back in those early Somerville days, Ryan came home absolutely glowing from a date. He told me about all the great conversation, the shared interests, how much fun he had. He said time just flew by, and before they knew it, the restaurant was closing. Since it got late, he walked his date all the way home. At this point in the story, his face kind of changed a little bit. He looked mildly concerned and said, there's just one thing I want to run by you. We high-fived each other and went our separate ways. Well, being a best friend isn't always that easy, and I tried my best to let Ryan down gently. I told him wholeheartedly that I would eat my left shoe if he got a second date. Well, good thing I needed new shoes anyway.
From all the birthday parties to visiting each other at Bryant and URI to the trips to Foxwoods to play bingo with our moms, our friendship has been filled with laughter, love, and unforgettable moments. She has always been a good listener, a selfless, honest, and reliable person. Marissa, I am so lucky to have had a friend like you for all these years, and I'm so grateful that you asked me to stand by your side as your matron of honor.
My brother Ryan is a spectacular man. He's one of the greatest people you'll ever meet. I have looked up to him my whole life. I've always tried to follow in his footsteps and be just like him. I mean, if you put us side by side, I even stole his good looks, so.
I've known Ryan his whole life. My beard is turning gray to prove it. But honestly, growing up with Ryan was like growing up with a built-in best friend. I had him everywhere, wherever we went. I was never alone, and it was awesome. Marissa, I never thought I would meet a bigger UConn sports fan than me, but you take the crown. At this point, I would like to say welcome to the family, Marissa, but you've been a part of the family for years now. Today just makes it official.
The first few times I met you, I wasn't quite sure how I felt. My first memories of Ryan involve him having green hands and jumping on tables. Apparently, the green hands came from the keg at their St. Patrick's Day party. As for the jumping on the tables, I'll just blame that on the alcohol.
Ryan and Marissa took it real slow over the next 2 days until they were in a serious committed relationship. By their third date, Ryan shocked all his roommates by introducing Marissa as his girlfriend. I think he even shocked Marissa. It was a little uncharacteristic for Ryan, but it just went to show. From the very start, Ryan knew he had met his match.
I think I speak for everyone in this room when I say that we are all very excited to see where the future takes you both as a couple. I know that your unwavering support for one another, your shared values and goals, as well as your commitment to each other will keep your relationship strong.
By the power vested in me by the great state of Massachusetts, it is my honor and delight to declare you married. Ryan, you may kiss the bride.
Present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan and Marissa Chapman.
Growing up, I've seen such a caring and loving family, and I got to watch these two and their love blossom from the very beginning. But their love is something a little more special. They're not just in love, they're best friends before all else. And you can tell that just by the way they look at each other. And that's special, you don't find that. And that's why it's extremely lucky that these two were to ever even meet each other in the first place. That's a very special thing that not everyone gets to find, and it's happy that we're here to celebrate that today.